Hello game trollers, and welcome to a new video, and welcome to our last episode of Raw before Payback. And out here we have Dean Ambrose, who of course last week sort of helped Roman Reigns get well, not really the win, but sort of tried helping out Roman Reigns, saving him from the club, taking out the club and stuff. And now he's got a match here tonight against a member of the club. I don't think they've decided just yet. I believe maybe it's Carl Anderson. But yeah, Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe out here, still not Raw. No intro, by the way, because editing. So in terms of matches we have here tonight, we got this match, and we have the last semi-finals match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Of course, the men who beat these two are going to be in that match. Of course, the club out here with AJ Styles. Roman Reigns and AJ Styles will challenge Brock Lesnar at Payback for the Universal Championship. Hopefully it'll be better than the match at WrestleMania 34. I'm just saying. Anyways. And then we have Charlotte taking on Naomi in a bit of a warm-up match. And of course the main event, gonna be a big tag team match. Braun Strowman and Triple H taking on Stone Cold and Goldberg. That'll be great. But we're starting off Raw with Dean Ambrose versus either Carl Anderson or Luke Gallows. Alright, who's gonna be in this match here? Dean and Carl Anderson. It's gonna be Dean and Carl here tonight on Raw. This should be a fun match here. They lock up. Dean gets him into a bit of a hold here. Carl counters and drops him down. Haven't done Universe Mode in quite some time. Just been, oh my goodness, a big punch from Carl Anderson. Just been, you know, chilling, relaxing. Wouldn't have been a craze. So yeah, I won't be back completely with Universe Mode, but yeah. Alright, Dean Ambrose gets a hold of Carl Anderson. Big power bomb from the lunatic fringe. Ooh, and dropping the elbows right on top of his head. Dean Ambrose got the win against Sawyer Fulton a couple weeks ago. Of course, that was an unfeatured match, but it was a pretty dominating display by Dean Ambrose. I'm sure Dean Ambrose would love to be in Roman Reigns' position. Oh my goodness. Ooh, a big knee right to the arm from Carl Anderson. He encounters though, and oh, got him in a chicken wing here. Oh my goodness. Double chicken wing gut buster right there. Or face buster even. I don't know what was going on there. Ooh, a big punch from Carl Anderson. And oh, Carl gets him into a bit of a fireman's carry position here. Death Valley driver to Dean Ambrose. The boys, they're kicking off. Special 4-match episode of Raw. Gonna be big. Big back suplex there. Belly to back suplex from Carl Anderson. Stomp right to the face. Live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Arm drag from Dean Ambrose. Backlash was quite the pay-per-view here on Universe Mode, though. Wasn't the most, well, wasn't the greatest pay-per-view, but you know, it got what it needed to do. It did what it needed to do. I'm sure Raw will definitely try and top that show. And meanwhile, Dean Ambrose just scraping Carl Anderson's face with his elbow and just gonna stomp on him. Just violent, man. He's brutal, Dean Ambrose. Of course, we saw a new WWE champion, and we found out who will be in SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match. Big powerbomb, big running powerbomb from Carl Anderson. And lots more, but we'll talk more about that on SmackDown. Ooh, big knee drop right to the gut and to the leg there from Carl Anderson. Been pretty even so far between these two, as it should be. Both of them are quite capable. Of course, Dean Ambrose, a former WWE, is a Grand Slam champion. I mean, not much else to say. Ooh, a big kick from Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson pretty successful outside of WWE, but Dean Ambrose definitely has the A game on here. Snapmare from Carl gets him into a bit of a headlock just to wear out Dean Ambrose here. AJ and Luke Gallows cheering on Carl out there. Of course, you have Roman over there. As I said, will be in the main event of Payback on Sunday. Gonna be a big event. Dean Ambrose, I'm sure, would love to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match next month. And oh, Dean, oh, Carl counters with a forearm. Dean, though, lunatic lariat. The lunatic lariat from Dean Ambrose, and all the shenanigans. I knew there was going to be some shenanigans. Dean Ambrose and Luke Gallows got into quite the brawl last week on Raw, backstage, during that AJ Styles Roman Reigns match. And oh, Dean going for dirty D's. Carl counters. Big punt from Carl Anderson from the machine gun. Big German suplex. And oh, Carl, he's revving that up. He's readying it. And he's about to connect. Oh. The gun's done. No. Dean Ambrose counters. And oh my goodness, big Lufest press from Carl Anderson. Oh, he's already tired out. Pin, and Dean just lifts up the shoulder. That one. Alright. Dean. Shoulder block from the lunatic. And now he's picking up Carl here. What's he going for here? Oh. A big fisherman suplex from Dean Ambrose. Oh, gonna pick up Carl. Carl gonna hit the jawbreaker on Dean. And oh, a big neck breaker from Anderson. Machine gun Carl Anderson could be very successful on his own. Of course, hasn't been too successful in the tag team division alongside Luke Gallows. Oh, big Michinoku driver there from Dean Ambrose. Gonna go for the pin. This could be it. No, just the one count. Haven't been too successful in the tag team division. Might not be successful in the singles division. If this move connects, Dean Ambrose. Dirty deeds. They're dirty deeds from Dean Ambrose. And that's it. That's it. Wait, Luke Gallows. Oh my goodness, Luke Gallows pulling the referee out of the ring. Shenanigans at its finest. Ref goes back in. Better stay away from the ringside area. I want to get pulled out. Dean Ambrose definitely had that match won. Carl was out. Oh. And Dean's gonna try and go for a big move here from the top rope. Oh my goodness, the dirty D's from the top rope. That'd be crazy. Now he just goes for a butterfly suplex. Dean Ambrose has to re-strategize here. Hit his best move. Pretty much had the match in the bag. Of course, you have the club. Getting some shenanigans. Oh my goodness, a big, just lifting up the knee. Carl Anderson. Big punch right to the back of the head. And now Carl gets him into a bit of a fireman's carry position here. What's he going for here? Gonna just drop Dean on those ropes. And a wild chair appears. And Carl, he's gonna go for it. Rocket kick from Carl Anderson. And he could put this match away. Big knee from Carl. Kind of trying to soften up Dean Ambrose here. Goes for the quick cover. And that puts away Dean Ambrose. The rocket kick was enough to end the lunatic fringe alongside that knee drop. Interesting opening contest here. The club getting again, another big win over Dean and Roman. Of course, Dean definitely had the match won there, but the rocket kick and that knee drop managed to put Dean down for the free count. Pretty good opening match here. Carl Anderson getting the big win here. Definitely could have some big things going for him in the following months. Of course, Roman Reigns and AJ Styles will be on our main event at Payback alongside Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Carl Anderson gets the big win over Dean Ambrose. Time for our next match. Next match here, and it's the big debut. Get ready to feel the glow, ladies and gentlemen. Naomi making her debut on Raw, and she'll be facing the former Raw Women's Champion in her warm-up match before this Sunday. For Charlotte will get a rematch against Becky Lynch for that Raw Women's Championship, and she'll have to go through Naomi here tonight. If Naomi gets the win here, she'll definitely get something. I don't know, maybe a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Maybe a Raw Women's Championship opportunity even, if she gets the win here. But beating Charlotte isn't the easiest of things to do. I mean, even in that match, Becky, some say could even say it was a fluke. She was pretty strategic with what she was doing. Just get beat up a lot, make Charlotte tire herself out, and then hit the disarmer. So Naomi definitely could get the win here. I mean, Charlotte probably trying to just look for some confidence more than anything. She definitely lost a bit of confidence after losing that championship in that match. And here she is, not he. Here she is, the Queen. Beat Asuka in real life. Ended the streak, man. The Queen. She was ready for Asuka. She's ready for anything. And she's ready to regain that Raw Women's Championship. Become two-time Raw Women's Champion here on Universe Mode. One thing I wish they would fix for 2K19 is the coat. Like whenever she takes off her coat, like when you change her attire, like the color or whatever, it decides not to work. She just keeps it on the whole time. It's just annoying, but whatever. Charlotte heading into battle here against Naomi. It should be a pretty good match here. Charlotte and Asuka put on the best match at WrestleMania 34. Definitely like the mixed tag match, which surprised me crazy. Like Stephanie was actually pretty good in that. The person I thought would be pretty dreadful. I mean, she definitely was the best. She definitely wasn't the best part of that match, but you know, she played her part to perfection, really. Anyways, let's kick this match off. Oh, big kick from Charlotte and a big neck breaker there. Oh my goodness, Charlotte's starting off strong. Stop right to the face. Of course, we saw this against Becky. She just went all in, just getting all the offense. Basically, just did really well, but then Becky just out of nowhere just hitting those disarmers, just taking down Charlotte. Big blow from Naomi, and oh my goodness, a big flipping clothesline there, and she's gonna go for the quick cover. No, just not even a one count. Charlotte definitely trying to prove something here. You know, Charlotte. Oh, a nice neck breaker there from the Queen, and she's gonna counter it. She's gonna combo it in with an exploder suplex, kick right to the back of Naomi. Will Charlotte feel the glow, or will Naomi take down the Queen? Will that happen? Will Charlotte defeat Naomi here and get some big momentum? Or can Naomi, like, I can't say pull up the big upset. I mean, Charlotte losing, some could say, oh my goodness, some could say she's not on top form, but who knows. Naomi having to roll out to the ring, taking a bit too much offense here. And Charlotte gonna join her on the outside. And a big single leg drop kick there from Naomi. Lots of moves being made here in the women's division. Nia Jax trying to make her way up, squashing Dana Brooke. Asuka, you still got Asuka, got Trish Stratus, got all these people. So just waiting their turn, really, just strategizing. We're at a 5 count. Might be another Lita Alexa Bliss situation here. Into the steps. We're at a count of 7. 8. I think, even. Hold on. Naomi sends Charlotte back into the ring here. Gets back into the ring. Alright. Got another Lita Alexa Bliss moment. Naomi comes back into the ring on top. You know. Getting the surfboard here on Charlotte, trying to soften her up a little bit here. Doing the damage on the Queen. You know, Charlotte gonna try and get her way out of this. Ooh, a big elbow right to the gut of Naomi. You know, Charlotte, big neck breaker. Charlotte, the queen of neck breakers. And oh my goodness, already she's going to the top rope. She may be going for that moonsault. Moonsault from Charlotte. And she's gonna end it right away. This might be it already. Oh my goodness, no. Naomi counters. Oh my goodness, a big cut right to the back of the head of Charlotte. Naomi. This is not helping Charlotte in any way. Oh my goodness, no. Naomi was going for the split leg moonsault there. Charlotte counters. Oh my goodness, she was going for a snapmare possibly. Naomi counters. Gonna send Charlotte into the corner again. Maybe going for that move once again. Yes, she goes for it. This may be it already. Naomi split-legged moonsault to Charlotte. This could be it. Match over already. And oh my goodness, the one count. The one count from, oh my goodness, Charlotte. Oh no. Naomi, she's got another move up her sleeve here. Oh my god. Naomi. 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 Oh my goodness. Feel the glow from Naomi. Naomi! Naomi! She has this match in the bag! No, Charlotte! Charlotte hits the knees! She gets the knees on Naomi! She gets out of the submission move! You know? Charlotte! Backbreaker on Naomi! I thought that was it, man. I thought Charlotte was just in a rut, man. I thought she was not in it anymore. But she got out of it, man. The same thing happened with Becky Lynch. She got the first disarmer, but that second disarmer, oh my goodness, connected, and that was it for Charlotte, man. Oh, Naomi, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, fireman's carry dropped into a kick, shades of Ricochet there from Naomi. You know, she goes to the middle rope here. She may be going for a big move here on the Queen. You know, a big. Oh my goodness, Hurricane Rana from Naomi. And she might be going for the pin. This could be it. This could. Oh no, the one count. Charlotte just. She's trying to send a message to Becky. You know? Charlotte counters. Big reverse DDT. You know, she's going to the top rope once again. She may be going for that moonsault once again. Charlotte. Moonsault again, connecting. The second moonsault on Becky did not connect that time in that match, but Naomi, she's out of it, man. She got taken down, and that moonsault did the damage. And Charlotte, she doesn't even go for the wake up. She just goes for it, man. Natural selection from the Queen. And that must be it. No, Naomi kicks out now. Oh my goodness, that is not a good thing for Charlotte, man. That's not good for her confidence at all. She thought that was it, man. She thought that was the end of the match. Naomi might be going for that split-legged moonsault once again, actually. No. Just rubbing her butt into Charlotte's face. Charlotte not taking too kindly to that, though. Snapmare, you know. Ooh, she gets her into that leg lock. Signature Charlotte here. And oh, she's gonna flip her over. I love it. I love that they added this in the game. You know, again, Charlotte. No. Ooh, Naomi. Charlotte was going for it again. And Naomi just clubbing the legs. You know, Charlotte. Send Naomi into the corner here. What's Charlotte going for? She's gonna put her onto the top rope. Dangerous territory for these two women. Charlotte gonna go for that superplex. This could be it. Oh my goodness, big superplex from Charlotte, and that could put this match away. 2 count from Naomi. And a kick right to the back. Naomi no-sells it. The fighting spirit of Naomi, you know, sends Charlotte into the ropes. And oh my goodness, a big drop kick. And Naomi, she's getting fired up here, disrespecting Charlotte. And Charlotte trying to get into the corner here. And oh my goodness, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Naomi, split-legged moonsault to Charlotte. And that might be it. That could be this match put away. And Naomi picks up the win against Charlotte. Things are not looking on the up and up for Charlotte here. What? This has been a bad month. She has one last chance on Sunday to pick up the win. Picking up a loss against Becky, picking up a loss against Naomi. Just what has happened to Charlotte, man? She's performed so well in both of these matches too, man. Naomi picking up the big win. I'm sure that was gonna get her something in the future, but I don't know, man. Naomi defeating the former champion and #1 contender. Anyways, I guess time for our main event over for you guys, but still got one more unfeatured match to deal with. Let's go. Alright, next matchup here before the main event. And it is Christian, the Captain Charisma, making his way down to the ring. Christian actually was in a tag team match a couple weeks ago. Tagged up with Dolph Ziggler to take on Daniel Bryan and Edge, and actually defeated Daniel Bryan and Edge. But Dolph Ziggler definitely got a lot more time and a lot more offense in that match. And some people have been doubting Christian, saying that was an undeserved win for him. And Christian, man, that got under his skin. And well, he's just asked for a big, high-profile match, basically. And gonna try and get the win and prove something. So, yeah, this should be a big match. Of course, you can see the signs. Probably know who's coming out to be his opponent. Christian, man, can he hit that switch? Can he hit the switch and get the big win here tonight? That is the question, indeed. Money in the Bank next month. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of spots for Christian to do something here on Universe Mode. So definitely could try and build himself up here. Shut the haters up, man. Shut the doubters up. Prove them wrong. That he's in fact the best here on Raw, and that, you know, he just didn't do much in that tag team match. You know, he just ended up not doing much. He can still become the Universal Champion, beat Brock Lesnar, man. Anyways, Christian out here. And here comes his opponent. Turning heel in real life at WrestleMania, man. That was great. Match was disappointing, but that little bit kind of saved it for me. The King of Strong Style himself, Shinsuke Nakamura, will face Randy Orton at Payback for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, I'm sure that will be a pretty decent match, but Shinsuke is kind of the underdog going into that match. Randy Orton just completely squashed Hideo Itami, and then over on the SmackDown side, John Cena kind of steamrolled through Chris Jericho in their United States Championship match at Backlash. So it's not looking good for Shinsuke, to be honest. I mean, Randy's on top form, man. It's kind of a thing, you know, like mid-card titles might not change hands and stuff. So I don't know, man. Things might not be looking good for Shinsuke. This entrance is really long. Good thing I don't have it on a main show, because that would kind of just kill it. Anyways, Shinsuke Nakamura making his way down to the ring here. This entrance is like 3 minutes long, I think. Might be our future Intercontinental Champion here on Universe Mode. Definitely a future something. I don't know what exactly, but things are definitely looking up for Shinsuke. That is, of course, if he can get the win here against Christian. It should be a pretty good match too, but I mean, Shinsuke sort of a warm-up for his match against Randy Orton. Christian and Randy Orton had a great feud back in the day, so defeating Christian could definitely do something for Shinsuke. I don't know what exactly, but it definitely could do something. Yeah! The King of Strong Style is ready to do battle here tonight. Alright, man. Let's get this match underway. Nakamura and Christian. Oh my god! Christian was ready for that kick. He was not ready for that second kick. Oh my goodness. And a big kick again. Nakamura, really strong legs, man. And a knee drop right to the face even. Nakamura starting off strong here. You know, going for a bit of a suplex maybe? No. Christian counters, in fact. You know, Christian. Gutbuster on Nakamura. And a kick right to the back. As I said, this should be a pretty good match. You know, Christian. What's he going for here? Oh my goodness, a big flapjack from Captain Charisma. Oh my goodness, and a big splash right to the back of Nakamura. Nope, gonna pick up Shinsuke here. What's he going for here? Big punch right to the top of the head. Ooh, big forearm from Christian. Oh my god! Christian sending Nakamura tumbling to the outside. Christian gonna send Nakamura, oh my goodness, into the barricade, and then gonna go for that, DDT. And again, Nakamura. Oh, and a big drop kick. Christian connecting with the apron. I believe we're at a count of 4 here. Nakamura gonna work on those legs a little bit here. A count of 5 now. Nakamura gonna try and send Christian into the ring, back into the ring here. Missing that stomp, but it doesn't really matter. The stomping the ground probably hurts Christian. I mean, knowing Nakamura, knowing wrestling, that's probably a possibility. Christian goes for a quick cover, getting the 1 count though. And no, Christian, big elbow drop to the top of the head. In real life, we got Bobby Lashley. That was pretty crazy. I wasn't really expecting Bobby, to be honest. I heard a lot of talk about Bobby Lashley coming back. A big cloverleaf though from Christian, and Nakamura just flips him over. I heard a lot of talk last night about Bobby Lashley coming and like facing Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship and stuff. Like he would be the one who would beat Brock and stuff. But I don't know how true that was. Big kick out at one there from Christian. I don't know how true that was, but it ended up being true, man. Bobby Lashley came out, just wrecked Elias, man. It was fun. His theme song sounds decent. I liked his last TNA theme. That was pretty good. Christian go for the reverse DDT on Shinsuke. You know, gonna pick up Shinsuke here. Shinsuke reversal into the European uppercut. You know, Nakamura going for the powerbomb. Cool. Big powerbomb on Christian. That hurt his back. You know, Nakamura gonna pick up Christian. You know, gonna go for the suplex here. No, Christian counters with a suplex of his own. Now stop right to the shoulder area of Nakamura. No. Christian just slapping Nakamura. Nakamura gonna hit the yow. That's basically what you just call those taunts. And going to the outside again. No, Christian counters. Bit of a forearm smash on Nakamura. Nakamura's just no selling it. And gonna send him to the outside. And oh my goodness, again. Nakamura a bit dazed here. And Christian, he's gonna end it. Kill switch on Nakamura. This could be it. Christian picking up the big victory here. No, Nakamura kicks out. Nakamura kicking out of the kill switch. Oh my. You know, Nakamura. Again, shoulder block to Christian. You know, what's Nakamura going for here? Well, big kick right to the gut. Punch right to the face. And oh boy. Daryl. The inverted exploder suplex. Nakamura gonna pull Christian into the ring. And oh my goodness, the knees right to the face, right to the head of Christian. Oh my goodness. Strong style ass finest. Stiff knees to the head. And Nakamura, he is going for it. King, oh no, he was going for the King Shasta. Christian counters and a big, nice fluid motion there from Christian. And oh, no, Nakamura counters. And oh, Nakamura, may go for the landslide. Landslide from Nakamura. This may be it. No, kick out at one from Christian. And oh, Nakamura, oh, going for a big forearm smash. Christian go counters. And oh, what's he going for here? Gonna put Nakamura to the top rope. Nice out of this match. I definitely felt like it could be great. And Christian, we're going for a big back suplex here on Nakamura. God! Both men hurt. And Christian going to the top rope. What's he going for here? Maybe go for a frog splash or a headbutt. Frog splash from Christian. And that may be it. That may put Nakamura away. No, the kick out at two from Shinsuke. And Christian, he's going for it again. This may be it. Christian, he may put this match away. No. Shinsuke counters. Elbows to the face and Shinsuke. Belly to back suplex. You know, stop. Shinsuke picking up Christian here. You know, trying to do a move. Christian counters. You know, neck breaker, no. Shinsuke counters. And oh, a big punch right to the face. Christian counters. A good counter fest here from these two. Oh my goodness, a big clothesline from Christian. And Christian definitely performing pretty well here. Definitely could be shutting the haters wrong. You know, Nakamura sending Christian right into the barricade. And oh my goodness, a big kick. Didn't have the best of the connections. Good grief. You know, Nakamura. And a stomp right to the gut of Christian. I'm sure Randy Orton's watching this in the back, trying to see what's going on with Shinsuke. SDL from Shinsuke. Stomping the legs. At a count of 5 now. Shinsuke definitely getting the damage. And oh no, Christian sends Shinsuke in. He definitely has to come back into the match real quick. You know, Christian sending Shinsuke into the corner. What's he going for? Christian tornado DDT, busting Nakamura open. Goodness, that may be it. In fact, and a kick out at 2 again from Nakamura. Nakamura peak performance here. Ooh, a punch right to the gut. Nakamura again going for that landslide. No, Christian counters into the reverse DDT. And an elbow drop. And then Maybe going for it again. This may, in fact, be it. Christian, frog splash! That could be it! He could put Nakamura away! And again Nakamura kicks out! Again Nakamura kicks out! Christian is tired. He doesn't know what to do. Gonna try and get some energy from the peeps. The crowd is definitely behind Christian. And he's going for it again. Once more. And this may be it. This may be the final hit move. Christian is going for it. Kill switch. Christian hitting the kill switch. Putting Nakamura away here. And again Nakamura kicks out. Oh my goodness. What is Nakamura made of? What is Nakamura made of, man? What? I am genuinely surprised. Nakamura again going for the... Oh my goodness. Nakamura again going for the Kinshasa. Hasn't hit a Kinshasa yet. Christian has been great so far, but Nakamura with these kickouts, man. What is going on? The next big move from Christian is going to put this match away. Guaranteed. There's no way Nakamura can last this long, dude. Christian reverse DDT to Nakamura. And I'm gonna pick up Nakamura. Nakamura is gonna no-sell it. Big shoulder block. This may put Christian away. No, just the 2 count. What a match this has been. Ooh, match of the night, definitely. Nakamura to the middle rope. What's he going for here? Big drop kick, possibly? Yes! Oh no! Christian moves out of the way. And a big punch. And oh my god! Christian! Kill switch! Oh my goodness! Christian! What a performance from Captain Charisma, getting the win over Nakamura here tonight. What a performance from this man. Oh my god. That was absolutely insane. Just Nakamura not giving up. And Christian just not letting Nakamura get any offense. What a big win for Christian. He's so excited. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. Hard-fought victory for Christian. Getting the win over the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. That does something. Nakamura going into Backlash with a loss, but you know what? I can safely say that Randy Orton is definitely not. He's definitely not looking forward to that match. Nakamura just not going down, man. He just refused to go down. What a performance from both of these two men. It is time now for our main event. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that match. That was absolutely great. That was a great match. It is now time for our main event. The glass shatters, and out he comes, Stone Cold Steve Austin. At Payback, it will be Stone Cold versus Triple H, and also Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. But that match will be a last man standing match. So 2 big matches from Payback. Gonna get a preview here tonight. And out first, it is the man himself, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. One of the greatest superstars of all time. Suffered a loss against Roman Reigns. He's gonna try and build himself back up by beating Triple H and shutting up Triple H, who's just been non-stop complaining and trying to weasel his way into a Universal Championship match. Stone Cold has definitely rallied against him. And here he is. The Titan. The crowd is ready. Bill Goldberg making his way down. Goldberg attacking Braun Strowman after Braun lost that handicap match last week against Cassius Ohno and Apollo Crews. Goldberg wanted revenge after Braun Strowman attacked him just brutally on the prior episode of Raw. And I can say that Goldberg definitely has been bringing the fight to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman definitely... I feel like Braun could have the advantage over the two, but you know what? Goldberg, he's definitely been the better of the two in terms of just pure, just unbridled, just fury. The Titan, the WCW legend. He's beaten our Universal Champion in the past. That's saying something, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try and get a Universal Championship match at some point. What a superstar, man. What a superstar. This is going to be a pretty good tag team match. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Anyways. Goldberg out. And out he comes. The monster among men, Braun Strowman. As I said, lost that handicap match last week, which was basically a punishment for attacking Goldberg. Then Goldberg went and did the same thing. So Big Show decided, okay, you know what? These guys obviously have some beef, and we got a spot for payback. Let's have these two guys go at it. It's gonna be a last man standing match too, which I'm sure will be short probably. But you know what? It's gonna be entertaining. I can say that for sure. Goldberg and Braun Strowman are just gonna beat each other up, man. If their brawls are anything to go by, it's gonna be a massacre. The monster among men just wants some competition. And out comes his partner. It is time to play the game. Triple H, man, the egomaniac getting the last entrance. The cerebral assassin. The King of Kings. Whatever he is, man, he's certainly one of the best. Could not break up the pin on that Roman Reigns, on that triple threat match, and has been trying to get himself a Universal Championship match. Of course, Big Show and Stone Cold trying to prevent that match from happening. Not letting Triple H go on a power play and get himself a Universal Championship match. And of course, Stone Cold and Triple H had a war of words last week, which ended with Stone Cold just stunning Triple H. And if you could see on the outside, Goldberg and Stone Cold are just staring down Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is just looking at him and having a stare off while Triple H is making his entrance. And Braun Strowman moves away here. And Goldberg and Stone Cold on the other corner. On the other side. The King of Kings, man. Ugh. The line in the sand has been drawn. Triple H is out here, man. It is now time for our main event. Alright, main event time. Stone Cold starting off for his team, and Monster Among Men starting off for his team. Alright, big punch to Braun, and another big punch to Braun, knocking down Braun Strowman. Ooh, and a knee right to Braun's face. Braun countering, and oh my god! Big body splash to Stone Cold. Oh my goodness, just grabbing Stone Cold by the throat. And oh my god. Oh, big punch right to the gut of Steve Austin. Sending him into their corner here. In a tag team maneuver. Triple H getting into this match. Wants some revenge on Stone Cold. Gonna just put him on the ropes. And then just gonna flick him away. And Stone Cold already trying to go for the tag. This has just been pretty bad when you got a couple punches on Braun Strowman. But yeah. And Triple H again grabs a hold of Stone Cold. Putting him on the ropes here. What's he going for here now? Ooh, a slingshot suplex on Stone Cold. Clean as anything. And oh my goodness, Stone Cold elbow right to the gut. The move that put Stone Cold away. Or not, actually, no, I'm wrong about that. I don't think that was the thing that put him away. It may have been though. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been almost 2 months since I recorded that episode. All right, Triple H picking up Stone Cold. Stone Cold counters. Picking up Triple H here. Gonna send Triple H into their corner and gonna bring in the Titan for the first time in this match. Triple H and Stone Cold and Goldberg have had quite the history. And Triple H elbow to the face and a backbreaker. Triple H was the man who's ended Goldberg's streak when he first came here in the WWE, the Sledgehammer. So these guys have some history too. They're gonna send Goldberg into their corner. Might be going for another tag team maneuver, and I don't know. Big boot, elbows to the face. Triple H is going for here. Ooh, a reverse DDT on Goldberg. Triple H and Braun Strowman definitely have had they've definitely had the upper hand here. And Triple H going for a DDT. Goldberg counters with a knee. Going for a big kick. Triple H hitting the knee out. Grabbing a hold of Goldberg here. Gonna send Goldberg into their corner. Ooh, face first into the turnbuckle. And gonna go for the tag. And face to boot. Braun Strowman and Goldberg finally knocking heads in an official match. And Braun Strowman just picking up Goldberg and sending him away. Slamming him down. Braun. Big chop right to the head of Goldberg. Stop right to the back. Goldberg. Ooh, claw. The iron claw on Goldberg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a blow to the legs. And Goldberg, he's gonna show off some of his strength here. Just tossing Braun Strowman across the ring. And a knee right to the face of Braun. Goldberg gonna tag in Stone Cold. Match we originally had at the beginning. Ooh. Blow right to the back. Stone Cold, neckbreaker on Strowman. Strowman was out of the way. Transitions. And oh my, what is Braun doing here? What's Braun doing here? Ooh. Oh my goodness, is he going for a torture rack? He's doing a torture rack. And Stone Cold punches right to the back of the head. And a neckbreaker. Braun counters. And oh my god. Braun. He's going for it already. Oh my goodness. The Yokosuka cutter. Or whatever that move is called. And this match may be over already. Stone Cold isn't the best at kicking out, it seems. And oh no, just a kick out at 1. Now punch right to the face of Stone Cold in a kick. And Braun is looking to end it. He's looking to put this match away. Braun Strowman, he picks up Stone Cold. Running power slam. The running power slam connecting on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Triple H, trying to prevent Goldberg from getting to the... And Braun going after Goldberg. They definitely have their beef, their tension. So, and he had any attempt at getting to each other, they're gonna do. But Stone Cold actually kicked out of the power slam, in fact. So that's crazy. You know, Stone Cold basically on his own. Oh my goodness, a cheap shot from Triple H. The bad blood, man. The bad blood. And oh my goodness, Braun Strowman, the reversal on Stone Cold. And Braun Strowman and Triple H have definitely been on top here. Braun Strowman in pretty good form. Stone Cold, big kick, you know, knee lifts right to the chest, and then a one right to the schmoozer, and oh my goodness, Lufas press from Stone Cold. He's angry. He's kicking off here. Stone Cold gonna pick up Braun Strowman here. Cranking the neck of Strowman. Braun counters with the jawbreaker. No. Stone Cold counters. Ooh, knee lift from Stone Cold, kicking him down. This has been a pretty decent main event here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you can expect at Payback. Performances like this. And Stone Cold, he's looking to put this match away. Stone Cold hits the stunner on Braun Strowman. Triple H trying to get into this, prevent the pin. You know, and Triple H breaks up the pin here. And oh my goodness, neckbreaker from Stone Cold taking down Triple H. You know, Braun, arm drag to Stone Cold. Ooh, punch right to the gut from Austin. And oh my goodness, a big clothesline. And again, the Lufas press. Stone Cold ain't playing around. You know, sweeping the leg is Braun Strowman. He's feeling the effects. And Braun gonna go for the Iron Claw, this time on Stone Cold. And again, oh my goodness, that leg getting messed with here. Goldberg is tired out. The punches from Stone Cold. Gonna send them into his corner. You're gonna bring in Goldberg finally after a long hasn't been in this match for long, and a big kitchen sink, and Stone Cold all the way on the other side of the ring is gonna go for the stunner once again, and oh my goodness, Stone Cold stunner to Braun Strowman once again. And that is it. The Stone Cold Stunner putting away Braun Strowman. It took two of them. Braun Strowman losing 2 matches in a row. Actually, I think Goldberg broke up the pin. I don't know what happened there, but that was a pretty decent main event there. Triple H not getting much action. Goldberg not getting much action. It was mostly like Stone Cold and Braun Strowman in that match. And Stone Cold just decided to put on the offense on Braun Strowman and getting the win for his team. things are looking good for Stone Cold. Our next episode for Raw will be Payback. What if show will be AJ versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, Stone Cold versus Triple H, Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Randy Orton. What a show it will be. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Troll on paper.